Language was a huge cultural difference because I never spoke, even though I learned English in my home country in Brazil, I never spoke it at home, never spoke it outside school with teachers and everything, with friends specifically. And coming here is just the only language that I speak with friends, teachers, coaches, everyone. So it's been a huge change for me, just getting my vocabulary a little bit different, knowing different words, and just my fluency always also getting better, just talking more.
The food, like food back home is amazing. So much flavor, the vegetables are amazing, and here it's like, how can I say, it's like not tasty. I'm sorry guys, not tasty at all, not tasty. And all spicy stuff, the Mexican stuff here is too much. It's too much. Like my stomach is still like bad.
The biggest difference is with especially tennis. You know, you're so focused on yourself your entire life. You know, every time you're on court, you're with your coach. You just think about how am I going to get better? How am I going to perform better next weekend? And coming here, you know, being in that team environment, it's really shifted your mindset. You know, it's thinking about how can we get better? How can I improve my teammates? You know, how can I improve the person to my left to my right? And I'd say that's probably the biggest difference coming here.
So back home, I was like focusing about myself all the time, so it was different. And when I came here, so it was like a big change. Like every match, even if you lose, even you win, you think about the team and not about yourself. So it's like to play for a bigger meaning.
I feel like now making part of a team, especially when I used to play individually back home, it all depended on me. My losses, my wins, it was just me. You know, if I lost, I was the only one that had the consequence of losing. I was the only one affected by it. But now, being part of the team, everything that I do affects the team. So that's really different because it's not only me that's being affected, but other 8 guys. So being a part of the team brings this pressure, but like a good pressure, makes you become more of a man and an athlete because you're taking care of other people, not only looking for yourself.
Definitely my family and my dogs. Fortunately, I'm lucky enough that I'm a 12-hour drive away, so I can kind of drive home occasionally throughout the semesters. But if not, you know, just FaceTiming, texting my parents, you know, staying in touch as much as I can. Even though I'm not the best at it, I do my best to, you know, call them and text them as much as possible.
Back home, I come from like a really small country, so it's like really one big family. We used like to hug each other all the time, chat all the time, speak, see each other, party. And here it was different, was quite weird at the beginning, but now it's after I meet with more people here and friends and some of the other teams and also my team, so it helps me a lot.
I feel like what I miss most is having my family close. Not having my family close is really hard because there's always that person that you trust the most that's part of your family, but this team is amazing. It became my family. I trust everyone in the team with all my life, and that was something amazing that the school provided to me that was a huge difference the first time I got here, but now it's slowly changing since they're becoming my brothers and my family that I can trust with my whole life.
Experiencing like new things, you know, I feel like we're all so used to, you know, our hometowns, the people we're with, our families, you know, and to be able to go somewhere else, somewhere new, to learn about a new place, like, you know, I've been in Radford for about a year and a half now, and the people I've met, the experiences I've gotten to live, like, it's been unbelievable, and I love it, and I wouldn't change it for anything. So I think that's the big thing, like getting to experience new things, see new people, meet new people. And you know, our team is a bunch of internationals. I get to meet people from all over the world, different cultures, and I'd say that's probably the thing that excites me the most about being here.
Actually, it was a dream to come over to the States to college tennis. I saw movies when I was really young, so it was like a dream to come true. And I think that's like the best opportunity to get your degree, study while playing professional tennis. Yeah, I think there's no place in the world where you can do it. I knew if I was like staying back home, I probably like would retire from tennis or try and be pro, but like in my situation, it probably won't like stay for long.
It motivates me the fact that I want to stay in the US. I really like this country. I want to have the opportunity that every single American has to work and have a life here after I earn my degree. So that's the biggest motivation I have to earn a degree in Radford.
I think a big difference is in universities here, I think people are so like patriotic about their schools, you know? It's really like Radford is so important, and being part of Radford is bigger than themselves, you know? Back home, I feel like people go to class, go home, and you graduated from a school and nobody really cares about where you went. But here it's like, there's a pride to it, and I think that's really exciting. I think that's what I love about it. College athletics is so big here in the US. In Canada, we don't have that. The infrastructure is not the same. So having that opportunity to be part of something bigger than yourself and kind of like a pro sport atmosphere, you know, that you don't really have back home,